mistakes now. 'Cause I don't wanna stay. Wanna live my own life. Wanna feel passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down. Wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this.
Hey guys, as you saw, it's a magical day in paradise, and I'm going to do an overnighter. I've come out to these islands here. I'll see if I can give you a better look at them. They're behind me here. This is the first one we've come to. There's another one there and another one over here. We'll suss them out. We'll do a bit of exploring. And what I think I'm going to do is find a sandy beach and beach the boat, and then do land-based fishing all around the island, a bit like I've done in the last 2 episodes. We'll check this first island out, drive around a little bit, check out what's on it. Okay, this island here, it's got a very, very rocky beach, and it's also very steep. It's got a little bit of sand coming up further over here, and then we've also got a lot of this algae here, this brown stuff in the water. That's like a brown algae, and yeah, you can see the rocks. Actually, I'll show you these rocks over here. We'll go closer. We're now around the back of the island. It's yeah, really big rocks everywhere, and the colours are just amazing. Have a look at the greens. The sky is really nice and blue. Haven't seen that in ages. I'm really happy about that. But as for places to hang out and camp, it's not going to be our spot here. We've got a really rocky beach here, and this is the outside, so all the waves and wind comes this way. But yeah, it's really cool. Check it out. Woohoo! Now let's go to the second island. Yeah, it looks pretty, but it's not a nice place for me to camp. There we are, there's the next island. Straight away I can tell that the beach is basically nothing but rock. I don't want to pull my boat up on rocks. Big rocks, little rocks. This is a really low island, and I actually looked at Google Earth before I started this. The third island, it was my preferred option, so I'm just checking all these out. So I've got a plan A, plan B and plan C. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is some massive cliffs on the third island, which I actually thought I could walk over. I'll show you that in a second because we'll go there now. But looking at it from here, there's no way I'm climbing over those cliffs. The camera may pick that up. There's actually sand underneath us here, but all the beach is just rocks. So yeah, we'll head to the next island. Check out the colour of the cliffs on this island. There's white, red, almost purple, brown. Wow, that's pretty special. I'm definitely not gonna, climb down this sort of thing here. Yeah, I'd need full-on ropes and stuff to do that, I think. I'll have to go around the other side of the island. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Check this out. I'll get right in there. Look at that. Woo. Geologically, I'm sure that means something, but I don't know what it means. I'll have to, get some advice. Just checking the coastline out on this side of the island, and boy is it rugged. All the rocks are jagged with small oysters on them. But the bonus is we've got a nice bit of beach starting here. So I reckon once we get round the other side, that's going to be where we'll camp. But yeah, have a look at this. All these rocks here, they're just jutting out, they're spiky. Yeah, it's going to be interesting fishing on this island. Check this out, guys, we've found our spot. Ooh, nice beach over there. Bit of a mountain. Now I think there's another beach over here. Yeah, look at this. This is the spot. Nice. It looks like I've taken too long to get here and the tide's really far out. So I'll have to deal with that. First mission is to get some fish, hopefully for lunch, sashimi. It's only about a foot deep here. I've kind of messed up the timing. I think I should have got here earlier. What we'll do is we'll anchor the boat here, and then when the tide comes in, we'll pull it in a bit. Not ideal, but yep, that's them's the breaks. I think what we'll do first is we'll go fishing along here and try and catch some lunch. You can see just how shallow it is. I'm not sure how close I'm going to get in here. That's it. I can't go any further. We're aground here. Boy, is it a nice day today. It's just so calm. Oh, I was hoping tomorrow would be just as calm, but the forecast is to increase, but we'll see how we go. Stay out here as long as possible, I think. Get this up as far as we can, because then when the tide changes later on and we're not here, we don't have to swim out too far to get it. That should hold pretty good. And we found our first critter. There's a hermit crab trying to eat another hermit crab. It's a little bit sandy, a little bit muddy. Ooh, that looks interesting. That could be interesting later. I'm going to take 3 rods with me. Put a big lure on. These are the Samson lures. It's a 85 gram tweak bait. I was using these white last time, but this time I put a skin on it. These are actually new. They're tweaks, slow sink, airbrushed. We'll take one of those. Yeah, they look really, really nice. Nice eye, good finish, and strong as. There you go, they're the lures I'm taking. 285s. Actually, I've got 2 of those. Actually, no, 2 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. So we'll see what we can get. There we go. In the time it's taken me to rig up 3 rods, the boat is now high and dry. I'm not going anywhere, but that's what I wanted. While I'm gone, no one can steal the boat. It can't drift away. So having it sit on the mud like that is fine with me. All right, let's go and explore. So it's quite muddy walking across there. It's a bit more sandy this way. So what I'll do is I'll jump through the rocks, walk along the beach, and then fish on the other side of the point here. Oh, check this out. That is a cool shell. Look at that. Wow, you don't usually find them with all the spikes all over them. I might take that one home. I did see them in a shell book not long ago, but I can't remember the name of them. There we go. Some little oysters. They're only pretty small though. I don't think I'll get any of those. If there's bigger ones, we might take some later on. It's much easier walking now. I don't have to worry about the mud and the oysters. Just a few dead sticks and rocks. Look how nice the day is. Woohoo! And where's the boat? Boat is through there. We're already a couple of 100 meters from the boat. Oh, this looks nice. Sheltered from the wind, blue water. Actually, those rocks look pretty good over there. Oh, where to start? We'll just go straight down here. I've got a big lure on, a medium-sized lure, and a squid jig. So if we see some squid, we'll definitely try for those. We're going to do a Japanese seafood dish tonight, hopefully. This looks good. Water's nice and clear. Just walk out to one of these rocks. I can stand on that. There we go. Get a bit more. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. He's already moved. First cast. Let's see if we get anything first cast. I'm going to say probably not first cast. Oh, there's a looker. A couple of lookers. Check this out, guys. This is a sea cucumber. That's his mouth and head. Well, actually, I think their bums and their mouths in the same spot. What? Let's pull him out and show him to you. Oh. There he is. Black sea cucumber. I don't think you eat these ones. Some of them you can eat, but I don't think these ones you can eat. Anyway, put him back where he was. There you go. There's actually another one over here. He's quite a bit longer. There he is. And another one, and another one. This island's about, I think, 1.5, maybe 2 kilometers long.
and a lot of it is these rocks, and then on the other side we've got those big red cliffs. So I don't see myself getting around this island at all, like all the way around. We'll just have to make do with what we can find here. Actually, that looks pretty good out there. Let's see how far these lures cast. There's a rock about 50 meters away, and I'm gonna try and reach it. Ooh, we got it. That's cool. Come on, fish. It looks like a good ambush spot there. And I'm just twitching or tweaking that rod. It actually makes that lure go like that. It really darts around. You can tell it's a low tide because we've got, this is like a hard coral. I think it's a brain coral. And then we've got a big soft coral. He's out of the water as well. So yeah, the tide's quite low today. This is pretty cool. It's almost like walking around inside an aquarium. It's about 2 foot deep here. You can see how clear it is. Some little fish just there. Yeah, it's cool. Yep. Oh, had him. Oh, there's a little tusk fish. Yep, got him. Ah. Oh, it's a long way out. Oh, he's got me in. Got me in. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, he's flipping around. Let's see. I think he's hooked up with both hooks now. Just sort of dragging him sideways. Oh, no, no, he's going under, going under. Oh, here we go. What have we got? Ah, yes, here we go. A tusk fish. I think he had it in the mouth first, and then it got stuck in his side. He is going to be too small to eat, so we'll put him back. Well, there you go. See you, buddy. Oh, well, we got a fish. Not what we're after. Woo. We'll try that same spot again. Nothing. Okay, move on. Oh, we just had a miss. Oh, that was actually a nice sized fish, that one. Got him, yes. Oh, he's got me in. Oh. Oh, I've just lost that lure on a fish. Oh, here he is. He's out, he's out. Oh, no, I've lost the fish. Okay. Hooks are still good. There's a face scale. There you go. Probably quite hard to see in the sun. Whoops. There it is. I've had to climb up on top of this shelf here because it was just too steep and deep around the edge. Let me show you. Yeah, that was where I was coming from, and this is where I'm going. So we'll fish probably up to that point there, and then we'll go back to camp, I reckon. Okay, let's give the big rod a run. First cast with it. If there's something big out there, I should jump on this. I've changed to a smaller lure, not because it's smaller, but because it's got more lead underneath it, and that'll get it a little closer to where the fish are. So let's see if we can catch some lunch. I'm actually getting really hungry. Oh, that's not where my lure is, but it will be soon. That was a good fish in the shallows there. I'm not even fishing that shallow. Maybe I should. Yep, that's right where it was. Oh, got it. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed the strike. Oh, I had to go twice. Might have been two different fish. Let's get back in there. Always take weed off. Don't cast with weed on. Oh, I had 2 goes at it. I didn't think he'd even go for it. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, I missed him again. I think I'm just a little bit nervous here. I'm just striking as soon as I see him. I've got to wait for him to grab it. But I think there's got to be a couple of fish in there. It can't just be one. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a trout, I think. Coral trout. Oh, get around the rock. Get around the rock. No, he's on the rock. Yes. Oh, this is my food. Coral trout on the rocks. Oh, he's going in. Where's he going? Try and get him through here. Oh, he's such a cool looking fish. Oh, Let's get him in before he drops off. Oh. Look at that. Woo! Oh, I've been fishing for a couple of hours, but we've got lunch. Oh, just get right away from that water. Oh, man, it's taken a while. It's probably been 3 hours actually. Check out the colours on that. Wow, he's so red. Oh, I almost thought it was a mangrove jack when he hit it. He is, oh, I don't know, 51 centimetres. Woo! We've got Sashimi! Oh, let's head back to camp and set camp up.
That's a 51 centimetre coral trout. Off the rocks again. Woo! That's the lure that did it. Oh, so cool. We'll head back to camp. The rocks that I said I was only going to go up to are about 1 kilometre back. I've gone at least another kilometre further around. I'm probably about 1/3 of the way around the island, but yeah, we finally did it. I was really starting to think it wasn't going to happen there. Anyway, let's go set camp up and have some sashimi for lunch. Coral trout sashimi.
So I forgot my knife, but I've got the lip grippers, and look at that, that just fell out of there. Wow. I'll show you how to dispatch a trout or a fish if you don't have a knife. So I've got the lip grippers in there. Actually, have a look at the teeth on him. Raw. So you can't do this with all fish, but if they're fairly soft fish like a trout, you see the gills here? You don't want to go right up the front here. You get your finger and you stick it in there, like that. And you pull out, that's his main artery there. As soon as I pull that out, there he is, he's bleeding out now. There you go. And I want to bleed him out so that I'll have really nice meat for sashimi. Oh, look at the colours on this guy. Look at that, he's actually starting to really glow now. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Yeah, really red coral trout. Very cool. I'll give you another look at this lure here. It's one of those white tweak baits, 85 grams. And I've just stuck a single on the back and I've rigged it so that the hook goes up. Yeah, trout can't resist a big stick bait going through the shallows. On the way home, I've decided to walk up here. This is above the high, well, probably pretty much the high water mark. And you can see the pandanus. We've got grass trees up there, she oaks, and then some low-lying shrubs. It's really cool. But yeah, it's a lot easier walking along this sort of stuff than slippery rocks and oysters like what I was doing over there. Lots of cuttlefish shells. Actually, there's so many cuttlefish shells. They're just everywhere. And check out how nice it is. It's just, there's a little bit of wind on the water, but it's a really nice day. I've walked about 1 kilometre. Let's round this corner. Oh, another 1.5 km. I think this island's actually longer than what I said it was. Oh man. Oh, check these out. That's a gum tree there with the big round leaves. More gum trees. And then this massive, let's have a closer look at this. Look at the pink orangey rocks here. That's pretty wild. That almost looks like sandstone up there, that pinky stuff, and this sort of yellowy looking thing. But I don't think there's sandstone out here. Here we are, back almost at the beach. And the boat, it's floating. So low tide was, I think 2 o'clock or something. So it must be at least 3:30 now. And here we are at the beach. I've decided to go to the beach first so we can suss out maybe a little bit of a camping spot here. Just let that hang there for a bit, should be fine. The grass here is actually quite high. It's yeah, like that's about chest height, those little bits. So what we might do is just like push down. This is actually not a bad spot here compared to the rest of it. You can see it's all actually quite high. Could be a swamp back there too. We might explore that if we have time. It's pretty sandy here. I'm just checking it out. A bit rocky there, rocky there, rocky there. If I can get the boat to sit like right in the middle here, that would be perfect. Now, where is that anchor gone? The water's a bit dirty. Actually, that could be it here. Here we go. And we want the boat more over this way. Come on, boat, a little bit further. Oh, that's about as far as I'm going to get at the moment. I'll reposition that anchor. So right now I'm keen to have lunch, and I've literally just got only the things I need to have lunch and set the hoochie up. Because as the tide comes in, this is really shallow. The boat will keep floating in, because it's a long way to carry all the stuff.
I don't believe I've ever sashimi trout before, so this will be interesting. Such a great fish. Oh, and the day is just so amazing. Look how blue the sky is. While I'm eating the sashimi, I'll pan across the bay here because it just looks magic. Anyway, we're just going to take what we need off it. I'm not going to cut the whole fish up. Take what we need now, put it in the esky, and then use more later on. There we go, that's my sashimi. I'll give that a wash, get rid of that blood, and we'll leave the rest of the fish as it is. So I actually decided to cut a bit more meat off because I am very hungry. If you ever do this at home, chill the fish in your fridge or freezer for about half an hour before eating it. It just seems to bring out the flavour a bit more. There we are, we've got about 300 grams of coral trout sashimi there. If anyone lives in Japan or knows how much that would be worth, I'll be quite curious to know. Let me know in the comments. And I've also scraped almost all the meat off the skin, and we'll see how we go. Maybe later on we'll make fish skin crackles. I think I better hurry up, the ants are moving in. So we get some wasabi. I like a nice big dollop, a little bit more. And this time I've got light soy. I've just put it in a little container. About that much, a bit more. I like to mix it up so it's all combined. My lunch is ready. It's a little bit late, but hey, can't get much fresher than this. This fish was swimming around, probably just over half an hour ago. And I know you probably can't see my face real well, but I thought you might want to look at the view. Very nice. Delicate. There's no fish flavour in really fresh sashimi. With the soy and wasabi, it actually tastes a little bit nutty. A bit like me. Birds are going off. I think they're trying to compete with me. But yeah, it's so nice. Really fresh fish. So the weather should be more like this in the next bunch of videos. This is our winter, and winter up here is just amazing. The days are warm. The nights are a bit cool, and hopefully we get blue skies. I wish every episode could be a bit like this. Calm weather, blue skies, nice fish. But I think if you don't have bad times, you don't necessarily appreciate the good as much as you do. So, and after the weather we've been having, if you saw my last couple of videos, rain, windy, it wasn't really great. Overcast. Today, paradise. I wish I could really convey how nice this feels to be out here on such a nice day. My footprints are the only footprints, and I'm just having a bit of a look around. Maybe there could be crocodile footprints, but very unlikely. We'll just go for a wander, go have a look at the next beach. The next beach is actually quite a lot bigger. It's really nice being out here. Got about an hour before the sun's down. It's actually an island that I've driven past a couple of times, and I've never really thought it was a good spot to go. But I can tell you now, it is a really nice spot to go. Who thinks I should come back here? Let me know in the comments.
I'm not sure I made the right choice to go without shoes, because we're going to get into some oysters here. This is oyster country. Yeah, anyway, we'll see. I will get to the beach. We'll go around the back of these mangroves. Up ahead I've spotted what I think are beach thick-knees. They're like a wading bird that live on either islands or beaches. You can see one right up there. Let's see, I'll see how far I can zoom in on him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a beach thick knee. It might have a different name as well. Where's the other ones? There's at least 4. Oh, here you go. Is it? No, I'm not sure. There's at least 4 there. They're pretty hard to get close to, but they're a cool little bird. I think that might be a young one there. Ah, there's the third one. There you go. Hey, little guy. There we are. That wasn't too hard. And now we're at the second beach. This is actually a bigger beach, much bigger beach. Yeah, and this looks like, oh yeah, there's a bit of like a creek going in and out of here. Okay, what do we have here? That's a turtle chest plate, and there's another piece over here. Have a look at this. That was a fairly decent sized turtle. That's only half of him, so he's twice as wide, and then yeah, probably 4.5 feet lengthways, 2.5 feet widthwise. And this is interesting, this water is running. Now I don't know if it's going to be fresh or salt. Tastes salty. So what happens is the tide pushes up here, and the water actually seeps, the salt water seeps into the ground, and then as the tide goes down it just keeps running out of the ground. So it might look like fresh water, but it's not. I have a sticky beak in here. This is that same creek. I've just gone around the side of it. Let's see what we can see. There seems to be some fish in there. Yeah, I think they're gudgeons. I reckon they're gudgeons. That's green algae there. So the tide's actually just pushing up in here, and that's why it's flowing out of here. Anyway, no fresh water, it's all mangroves. There's almost no rubbish on this island whatsoever, which is great to see. Oh, it is a very nice place here. I'm almost at the end of the beach, and I had intended on walking across the other side here, but as you saw when we came in, there's those massive like red cliffs, and well, have a look at this. Yeah, this is lantana, guinea grass. It's yeah, bit of a mission, and now it's quite late in the afternoon, so let's head back to camp, set up the tent, and start getting yeah, dinner ready, I suppose. Check out the sunset, guys. It's pretty spectacular. Oh, and the wind is just really light. The thing I actually wanted to show you was, this is that little creek that was completely dry when I walked up the other end of the beach. It's only taken 20 minutes, maybe a little longer, and that creek is yeah, got deep. Let's see if we can get through here without stepping on a stingray, or there's actually quite a lot of bait fish in here. Have a look. A lot of little ripples here. There we are, made it. That wasn't much of a challenge. It is so nice being out here. Have a look at this. I know I keep saying it. Beautiful! And I do have the whole island to myself. Just such a great feeling having that. Oh, and the other thing, when I went for a walk along both these beaches, one of my missions was to see if there was any crocodile track, and I didn't see any sign of any crocodiles. That'll make me sleep better tonight. Looks like the boat's behaving itself very nicely. I've actually seen a few big flathead in the shallows here. Might have to have a fish in the morning for them. I've also been carrying stuff each time I go down to the boat, so yeah, I haven't shown you that, but pretty much all my camping gear is now up at camp. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I've got some Drifta gear. This is actually a new table. It's very light and compact, so it's the first time using it. I'm keen to see how it goes. I reckon it'll be very good. Look at that. And it's actually very light. Let me see if I can hold it up with... That's my little finger. I'm holding the whole table up with my little finger. I'll do little finger curls.
It's all aluminium, but it's got like a wood finish on it. So yeah, it's really cool. And check this out, it's actually designed to take a table barbecue. Remove that. Slot in that. Barbecue right in the middle of the table. That is cool. So guys, it's 8 o'clock at night. I've set the tent up and everything, but the wind has spun around. It's now coming straight onto the beach. I think the last thing I said was how beautiful and calm it was, and yeah, there's about 2-foot waves crashing on the beach. Hopefully the boat's okay. I haven't felt good about cooking. It's just a bit windy, so we'll see how that goes. Might just go and check on the boat. Come with me. So the wind's quite strong. You can hear the waves breaking probably. The boat is now stranded. We're not going anywhere tonight. But yeah, she's pretty wild at the moment. So guys, I hope you can hear me. It's still really windy. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's just too windy to fish, and I don't really want to cook when it's this windy as well. Gonna have a cup of noodles for dinner, and hopefully in the morning the wind will change direction. It will be stronger. I've got some really nice ingredients, and yeah, hopefully we can do that before we leave here. Before I go to bed, I just want to check on the boat. Really, what, 9:30 now? As you can see, the boat is high and dry. That's the bottom of the boat right there. We are not going anywhere. The front of it's not even in the water anymore. The front of the boat. So, yeah, we are staying here the night. The wind is actually forecast to spin 180 degrees around. So at the moment it's coming from over here at about 12 knots, maybe a little bit more. And in the morning it's going to come from over here probably 15 or more knots, maybe even 20. Actually I think, yeah, there was a chance of maybe 25, but that's, yeah, well, let's hope not. So I'll put the anchor way up on the beach here. When the wind blows this way, the boat should spin around, well, hopefully, and yeah, we'll be able to get off in the morning. Before I go to bed, I'm going to show you my alarm system. This is an aluminium table with a stainless barbecue in it, and then I've got my pots and gas bottle there, and water bottle and other pots here. So if anything tries to sneak up on me in the night, I should be able to hear it. The reason I have the booby trap out the front is because I'm scared of crocodiles, and I don't always sleep with a knife in bed, and it's not for what you think. It's not for like fighting the crocodile. 500 kilo or 800 kilo crocodile pretty much is nothing. This is going to do nothing to it. This is for me to cut the tent and run away. Call me a little bit paranoid. I just like living too much, and there is a lot of crocs not far from here. So yeah, I sleep better at night if I know I've got this under my pillow, and I've got the booby trap alarm system out front. Anyway, let's hope yeah, the morning's good, and I'll see you then. Good morning everyone. It's been blowing really quite hard since about 4 o'clock this morning. It's reaching, I'd say, well over 20 knots. There's a bit of a lull at the moment, so I think I'm going to pack up camp, and hopefully my boat's still out there. Let's have a look. Where is it here? Oh, there it is. Cool. Yeah, you can see the pandanus is shaking around. There's a fair bit of wind around. I knew it was going to come up. I didn't think it would come up as early as 4 in the morning. So what we'll do is we'll pack up real quick, and we'll finish the fish off in my bush kitchen. I'll still do it on the barbecue because that's what I wanted to do, but we need to get out of here. It's only going to get worse today, I think. So let's get moving. it's blowing 20 knots again. It looks calm in the bay, but further back we go, the rougher it's going to get. So it's not even dawn yet. It's probably about 6:15, maybe 6:20. Yeah, but we got to get out of here. Yeah, baby. It's about 6:45. You can see the sun's up now. I'm just going to stick my head around the corner. I can already see whitecaps out there, and we'll see how bad it's going to get. I think we're going to get a bit wet on the way home. Ooh, that actually looks quite nice. Have a look at that. We've got the sunrise and the jet plane. That's cool. Oh, I wish I could stay longer, but 20 knot winds in this little boat, it's just not going to happen. Despite it being quite windy, it actually looks really nice, like the clear sky. When you haven't seen clear sky for a while, you just appreciate it. Oh, let's have a look around here and see how rough it is. Now straight away I can tell it's not going to be a nice trip home. We're still sheltered behind this headland over here. We've got to get out a bit further. But yeah, it's definitely going to get a bit rougher. Oh, and there's the water over the side. Okay, I'm going to see you guys later. We're back in the bush kitchen and I've just heated up some charcoal. First thing I'm going to do is, this is the trout skin from yesterday. It's really dried, and we're going to cut it into little strips with a pair of scissors, because we are going to make fish skin crackling. That's really hot oil, and they go on berserko straight away. Woohoo! While that's happening, we've got some ramen noodles. Put that in our boiling water. And those fish skin crackles are done. Take them out of the oil. Try one of these, I'm sure they'll be good. Oh, hear that crunch? Superb. And I'll leave the skin, the scales on. Tastes just as great. We'll snack on these while we're cooking, but hopefully there's some left for the finished meal. Take a whole chilli, cut it in half, and chop it finely. Then we'll get 1/4 of a brown onion, dice it nice and fine. Put the onion with our chilli. Then we're going to grate 3 cloves of garlic. We'll get a bit of a knob of ginger as well. We'll cut the rough bits off the outside and grate that as well. I'm not sure there's going to be too much of this fish crackle left. So in this pot I've got ginger, garlic, chilli and onion. That's going to be the base of our oil. Now I'm going to cut up a couple of vegetables for the ramen hot pot. We'll use the second 1/4 of the brown onion and just cut it into little slivers. The finer the better, I reckon. We'll put that in another pot. We don't want that in the same pot as the oil spices. Then we've got a zucchini. This is a huge zucchini, so we'll use half of that, or a bit less. And we're just going to cut it into fairly fat slices. Now with the zucchini, I want to cover it in a bit of oil. Then we're going to take 3 mushrooms. These are supposed to be shiitake, but I couldn't get any, so they're Swiss browns. Hopefully it'll work okay. We'll just pull the stalk out, and again cut them fairly big. And we'll just drizzle the oil that we had on the zucchini over the mushrooms as well. Give them a little shoof around just with my finger. All the recipes I found called for white cabbage. I'm going to use red just because I like different colours. And we're just going to cut slivers off that. We'll pop the red cabbage in with our sliced onion. The reason I'm putting them in different bowls is because they all go into the dish at a different time. The last of our vegetables is a wombok. We use, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. Let's prepare the fish. We haven't done the fish yet. Oh, hang on, the noodle's got to come off. This mesh sieve actually comes in the pot set I got from Drifta. So we'll get this and strain them. Get most of the water out and I'll put it back in here. If you ever get a chance to try coral trout in a restaurant, they're really nice fish. Now we'll do the same thing we did yesterday. We'll just cut a bit off the back of it and I'll save the rest for another meal. I won't need as much this time because I've got all the vegetables and the noodles, and this should have no blood whatsoever. There we go. Just going to use a fork and a knife and take the skin off that. And there we have more fish skin crackling. I'll just cut that into bite-sized pieces. These are very moorish. Alright, time to start cooking proper. Now the reason I oiled the zucchini was because we're going to put it on the grill for a little while. Now traditionally that's not how you do it, but I'm not traditional. And we'll do the same thing with the mushrooms. We'll have to make a bit of room here. Get those on there. You can just hear them sizzling away. It's nice gentle heat. This is the chili, garlic, ginger and onion. Warm, let's see. Ah, there we go, perfect. Moving around a little bit. We don't want that too hot. We don't want it to burn. A little bit of golden colour on the onions and garlic there. Let's see, I think our zucchini could have a little bit of colour on it. Oh, look at that. Just the slightest bit of colour. That's what we want. Yeah, and we'll turn the mushrooms at the same time. I'll just have a little bit of a smoky flavour on it, being cooked like this. And yeah, I'm all about experimenting and playing around with flavours. Now normally you'd use chicken stock or something like that, but I'm going to use hot water. About 2 cups worth, and then I'm going to use 2 packets of miso paste. So that will be our stock. Give that a bit of a stir. And then we'll throw in our raw vegetables. Tell you what, that's starting to smell really good in there. Now before the mushrooms burn, we'll throw them in the pot as well. They're starting to look a little bit brown around the edges, which is really nice for flavour. We'll just put the zucchini in just to finish cooking as well. Oh, I almost forgot. Soy sauce, I had it out. Let's see, about 3 tablespoons. There we go. Now we don't want to overcook the fish, so the fish goes in last. Here we go. Give that a little stir, make sure the fish isn't sticking together. Let me know if you like this camera angle because yeah, it's a different style of cooking. Alright, we'll pop the lid on that and let it go for about 3 or 4 minutes, I reckon. We've got about 1 minute to go, and I'm going to crack an egg into a beaker and then drop it in here. And what that should do is cook the white and leave the yolk runny. Okay, I think it's time to serve it up. That egg looks done. Yep, the yolk is still soft. That is good. So we'll get some noodles. It's definitely enough for 2 people, this meal. I think the best way to do this is to just scoop it out with one of these measuring containers. Try not to bust the egg. Oh, look at that. We've got a nice selection there. Oh, almost busted the egg there. Oh, look at that. Bit more sauce. Look how delicious that looks. Hopefully you're not all fogging up there. But wait, we've got our coral trout fish skin crackles. Look at that. How delicious does that look? Oh, I'm going to have a mouthful in a second, but let's have a look at this egg yolk. Look at that. Oh, yummy. Alright, let's try that. So guys, that actually does look delicious. Oh, I don't know which bit to try first.
Let's try a bit of the coral trout. You see it's still flaky white inside. It's actually got a nice bit of firmness about it. Let's try some of these noodles. Noodles are drenched in the sauce. It's just such a complex flavour. Let's try some of these crackles again. Some wombok. When I looked this recipe up, it seemed quite complex. But if you break it down into how long, oh, there's a bit of spice in there. How long each ingredient needs to be cooked. It's actually, yeah, quite easy. Let's try one of these mushrooms. Definitely getting the mushroom flavour. I'm just trying to pick if I can get some char grill. No. Can't taste the char grill on the mushrooms, but let's try the zucchini. It's going to be hot. Yep, definitely a little bit of char grill there. This is great. And guys, I really wish that I had better weather, because I hate running home straight away first thing in the morning. I wanted to cook this on the beach for you. It's just the weather. We haven't had 2 calm days since I don't know when. Yesterday was just amazing. Some of that scenery, how calm it was, it was just amazing. Anyway, I won't bore you with too much more talking. This is delicious. Oh, yeah. Try some of that raw egg yolk with some cabbage. I actually quite often get disappointed when I go to restaurants, because I don't know, sometimes it's just not as good as this, to be honest. Sorry. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. This is delicious. I'll catch you guys next time. Woo! Yummy!
Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.